All right, guys, last ride with this thing stock. And so the build begins. So if we want to make this thing into a hill climber, we need extensions. If we're putting on extensions, we need a longer chain. And to make the extensions work, we need these bolts for the axle that go into the extensions. And then the bolts to hold it all together. Yes, these are very beefy, but it'll work.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Look at this. The axle nut was finger tight. Oh boy.
Wow, that's a nice surprise.
Here, ready?
Yep. All right, wheels off. So these extensions, we made them a little bit wrong. It's just a tad off, so it doesn't really fit in there. But Dad's gonna take it into his machine and
Just got to mill them down a little bit, put a little more clearance on them so they fit into the socket on the back of the swingarm.
yeah, words are hard. But this is kind of how it's gonna look. It's gonna look something like that, which that is cool. I really like that. So hopefully we can get that done tomorrow, mill that down, so we can actually get this thing together. All right, so you can't really tell, but we shaved down the extensions, so we're hoping they're gonna fit now. Did it fit? Nope. All right, these weren't quite working for these bolts. We got that all fixed, both sides. And now we're just trying to get the axle on here. And we needed apparently a lot of spacers. So we have, what is it, 4 on each side? 4 spacers on each side until we can make actual spacers. But this should work for now. Yeah, that's exactly why we made a new spacer. Alright, so this is our original chain, and they didn't have the color silver, so we got black, but it's
We're going to
whatever.
have a mismatch for a little while, but that's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not even that bad, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. Alright, we got everything hooked up. So apparently, what chain was it? The chain that we were trying to use didn't work. Something wasn't fit, so this is the old chain, kind of slapped out, but it'll work for now. And then we got the new chain. So it's still multicolored, but it's whatever. It works, it's a chain.
This is just for testing purposes anyway. We're going to get everything dialed in after we get sprockets and a new tire and all that stuff.
Yeah. So now we just have to adjust it so we don't have billions of slop in here. Alright. Our beloved trailer. Let's see how much. Cabinets and drawers open. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this thing is really cool. I'll show you how it works in a little bit here. Back in there. I got it. Alright. So, basically what you do, you put this on the sprocket, and then you adjust the wheel so this little finger thing points straight to the chain. It's really cool. I don't know where we got it, but it worked.
Okay, so good.
Alright, so basically, you can kind of see it's pointing kind of that way. So now we're going to adjust the wheel, push it back, and then that should straighten out the chain. That kind of looked like it worked. Maybe a little bit more here.
Just got to make sure that we're not over tightening the chain as we're doing this.
Yeah. And where did we get this thing now?
I believe it came off Amazon for about $8.99.
Sweet. There you can kind of see the bar is basically down the middle. So that means we're pretty straight. So that should help on derailing the train off the sprocket. Should, in theory. So now that we took the jack off, all the weight is on it, and this chain
Pulled a lot tighter than I was expecting.
yeah, it is really stiff. So probably gonna have to push the wheel up just a little bit. Just loosen these bolts, which isn't too big of a deal, but get
Not
that
a big
done.
deal, just one more thing to do.
Yep, we'll get that done. There, we got this thing on the ground, ready to roll off. Chain's fairly good. Good for jumping, good for riding. We might do a whole shot tonight, huh?
We'll give her a try.
All right. Sweet. All right, so Dad's gonna take it for a test drive because apparently it's too nice for me to drive, huh? Choke on?
Yes.
Come on.
Okay, here we go. First hole shot with the extended swing arm. We're officially a hill climber now. Let her rip, bud. Wow. That launched awesome. I think you just about put it in the tulips.
All right, so last night we were kind of just thinking about upgrades we can do on this thing. And we thought about, we should probably look at the air cleaner and see how that is, air filter. And we couldn't find, you can see there's no bolts here, there's nothing on the seat. So we kind of did a little bit of research and we think, we're almost positive it's this bolt right here. And we don't think it's ever been taken apart. So I don't even know what he's doing.
I'm looking for a Torx bit that will go into that bolt because the one I have is not big enough.
Yeah, so we think it's kind of rusted in place, never been taken apart. So we're gonna see what happens.
Air filter.
All right, well.
Carburetor's not all full of black schmutz. That's a good thing.
So try to clean that out and then maybe buy a new one if cleaning it out doesn't work the greatest. And I don't think cleaning it out will work because it's all sticky, greasy.
Nope, a little Dawn dish soap, that'll come right out.
All right, so these are the new parts we got for the 125. We got a new tire, very meaty tire. We got a ton of new sprockets. We got some jets for when we decided to change how it is a bit. And we got an axle nut. Why'd we get this?
Because the other one wasn't working when we put the extensions on, and this one's got a nylock on it, so we don't have to worry about it rattling itself off.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna get the new tire on, we're gonna get the parts on, and yeah. Look out. Bomb in the hole.
Bomb in the hole?
It's running away. What?
Bomb in the hole?
Yeah, like,
Get your metaphors straight.
owie. What was I supposed to say there?
Either bombs away or fire in the hole.
Oh, bomb in the, oh, that's a good point, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so that tire was an absolute pain to take off. But we finally got it off. And now it's time for the new one. It was in the sun, so it's kind of ushy-gushy now. I already took the thing off.
Perfect. Okay, so this will have to go on. Yay.
It was a fight, but we got the tube in, we got the rim lock in, we got the tire half on, so now we're just gonna finish putting it on. Alright, we finally got the tire on. Again, it was a fight. Now we're just gonna seal it. Seal the bead.
Seat bead.
Seat it, yeah. Pop. Alright, filled with air. Now I can tighten up the rim lock. Alright, got the wheel on. A fancy nut. Anyways, we're gonna go give it a test shot. We haven't changed the gearing yet because this is our first launch trying to get it hill climb ready. So we don't know how it's gonna act. So we're just gonna try it now and then go on from then. Alright. Alright, so we were going to rejet this thing to run it in VP, but the VP shop that we have doesn't have the one that we have in stock, and Dad has been going a few times and they haven't had it in, what, 3 weeks, you said?
No, it's only a week, but it's back ordered at the factory, so I'm not sure when they're going to get some, and we're running out of time to actually get the rejetting done to get it running properly. It runs pretty good now, even on pump gas. I think for this first weekend, we're just going to run it on non-ox pump gas and see what it does.
Yeah, it's this coming weekend, not this one, but this coming one. We did get a kill switch. Pretty good. I mean, I haven't wired it yet. Oh, I just hit the camera. Haven't wired it yet, but that's our next project. We just re-geared it because we thought it was a little bit high. There was a 13 on here. We went down to 12, so one smaller on the front equals
3 in the back.
3
usually.
bigger in the back, yeah. So that should do the trick. We'll give it a test run and see what happens, see how it pulls. Because there's a double at Red Wing this time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. So the only fast guys are hitting it, so we got to try to make that double. Alright, since he didn't have time to order graphics before the first race, we're just putting on some cheap ones, or not cheap, but we're just putting on stickers for now, because obviously you need a number to register. We're going to put one on the front, side, and side. No pressure, but don't screw this up.
These things are hard to put down. It's like jello.
Alright, so it is currently, look at the date. It is currently April 29th. And we have a hill climb on May 10th. What is it again?
May 10th. May 11th.
11th. Okay,
May 11th in Red Wing, Indian Head Motorcycle Club. Be there.
Alright, so we have most of the bikes ready. I think we just gotta rejet the 125. Never mind, forget about that. So we think we have most of the bikes already and everything. We're just cleaning out the trailer. We put it in a new light switch because we didn't really like the old one.
Well, the old one was broken. And yes, I realize this isn't being done correctly. There's no electrical box around this switch. This is simply for diagnostics right now so I can figure out why I'm getting power up to my lights when there shouldn't be any power.
Yeah, so our trailer is a big mess. big mess. So we're gonna work on cleaning this thing up. We are going to finish up the bikes and everything. We should be ready for racing. We have just under 2 weeks until it's time.